What's up guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to the 10th episode of Monster Girl Doctor. This one's titled The Self-Deprecating Cyclops. So, this is, I believe, unless they want to introduce another character, I believe this is the final character that we are going to meet. It's the final one on the cover art that we saw at the very beginning of the season. But we did add a giant girl in episode 8 that was, as far as I know, not part of any of the promo art that I saw, so maybe they'll add another one for episode 11 or 12, but I don't think it's likely. First thing I'm going to say, how long do you think it's going to be until they make an eye joke? After they introduce the Cyclops to our main group, to the Doctor, how long do you think it is before there's an eye pun or an eye joke thrown by someone meeting them? How long do you think that's going to be? Because I don't think it's going to take very long for something like that to happen. I mean, it's just a cheap shot, right? And it might play into her self-deprecating nature. Maybe she'd even make the joke as a way to kind of break the ice, but failing. I imagine that type of character potentially coming out of her. Anyway. Last time, we kind of set up what the finale of this show is going to be, because this is the final 3 episodes we're now entering. So we learn more about Lady Skadi's condition. She has this rare condition that has caused a tumor on her chest, which has essentially almost become a second heart, almost. That is, like, altering her blood flow and causing these blue colorations, like, especially at the end of her tail, where normally it would be golden pointed. It's crooked and blue, and she believes it to be more of her. As my dog walks in, hello, buddy. She believes it to be more of her price to pay, her cross to bear for what her ancestors, the dragons, did when they left the realm of gods, or her actions during the Great War and things like that. She seems to take it as such and believes, as a result, she shouldn't do anything about it. This is just what's going to happen. This is how I die, essentially. However, obviously, Glenn's not going to see it that way. Why would he? So, though she is Cafuli's patient, Glenn puts on an impassioned speech on how he wants to help her and all this. And it's a very complicated surgery as well, of course. Hence why Cafuli hasn't already done something about it. Plus, there is the matter of convincing Lady Skadi, which we kind of still need to worry about. And I imagine that will be the purpose of episodes 11 and maybe a bit of 12 as well. This episode I expect to be exclusively focused on the Cyclops. Maybe they'll link it back to Skadi in some way. Maybe she's going to be useful in some way. I don't know. But we need to convince Lady Skadi, because we've got Cafuli's permission to do such a surgery, as risky as it might be. But, yeah, we need to convince her, and we need another surgeon, because it's complicated, we need a lot of hands, delicate work, which just immediately makes you think Aranya, and initially she declines, because it's like, hell no, I'm not going to put my neck out for something like this. It's like, yes, I could save Lady Skadi, which is great, but the reputation that would fall if I didn't, if I did it and we failed, like, Jesus, that would be hell of a repercussion on her and potentially her company. However, all it takes to convince her, and I'm not really surprised based on the way they built her character, Safe is just like, you get to wear a nurse uniform like me. And that's enough for her. I don't think it's specifically just wearing the outfit, I think it's wearing her outfit, and yeah, there's a thing there between those two, if you didn't already know. But yeah. So we're now beginning preparations, and we're going to be meeting our Cyclops. Either she has a medical issue that we're coming to fix, or maybe we're approaching her because she's going to be useful in some way. We know she's a blacksmith, I believe, from the OP. So maybe we need her metalwork for some reason, I don't know. Maybe we need her to make, I don't know. I really don't know what she could make, like, something metal that would help out in the procedure, maybe, I don't know. But I guess we'll see where that goes. So, as usual, we're going to start off here with timer-based formats. Bottom left of the screen, you're going to see the time of the episode. I'll count you down 3, 2, 1, play, and then on play, you start the episode, I start the episode, and we'll be in sync. Watching this, as usual, on the official Crunchyroll version, which will be linked in the description. I'll call out the OP when it starts and ends so you know we're roughly in sync. You can also use the screen glare as it changes scenes to notice when things are happening and you'll know we're roughly in sync. So, with all that said, let's get into episode 10, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Okay, we're in the Lee Sky Spectrum. Mm-hmm. And Kurenai's even trying to persuade. Hmm. Yeah, she's just accepting it. OP time, okay. Did I say Kurenai? I don't know. Who's Kurenai? That's Decadence, I think. Kunai, not Kurenai. Yeah. What is it with characters having similar names this season? Like, we've got 3 Amelias this season, for God's sakes. There she is. And there's the entire gang. Well, most of the gang. Alright, here we go. Self-deprecating Cyclops, yes. Oh, we're visiting her. Oh, looks like it's a Cyclops run blacksmith. Okay. And there she is. Memi. Wow. I would say we're already acquainted. Good to know. I see, okay. I mean, yeah. Uh-huh, okay. Is she going to be useful for Skadi? Oh, for the boss to make, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Aww. Yep, self-deprecating indeed. Maybe she needs a... Yeah, okay, they did go the depth perception route. I thought they might. Wow. Wow. They started off quick. Aww. That's definitely a lie. Good God. They started quick with this one. Oh, are they supplying tools? Oh, okay, so they supply the tools and he needs more. Okay, they are playing into this, cool. Mm-hmm. So specialist tools for this surgery. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's a good hookup. A month, okay. Is that doable? Nice. Nice. Okay. Hmm. That is a genuine problem. Attempts. Looks like Meme might have an idea about that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Alright. Wow. Wow, she really is self-deprecating, okay. Talking about the tabloids, of course. Apparently. Oh. Must protect. Yeah. Yeah. And her mood picks up. No drinking on the job. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she won't agree, will she? I mean, we knew that was going to happen. Hmm. Yep. She's accomplished what she needs to. She's very much believing of her fate. That's a good point. Good analogy. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, that's what she's. These two. I mean, yeah. Wow. Glenn, come on. They made a Stitches pun before they did. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty bad habit. Okay. Oh. Hmm. Grows back, right? I'm guessing. Alright. How the needle's going. Hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Help her grow. Yep. Be good for her. Looks like it, yeah. Hmm. Hmm. I think that's true. How you doing? What's it gonna be? I wonder how they actually are going to try and do this. What idea did she get from that, I wonder? It says in a letter. Oh boy. Overworking herself, I bet. Yeah, that. Yeah, it looks like she's completely overworked herself. Overwork. Heat stroke, that works too. Alright. Mm-hmm. She's probably been neglecting her own care for that. Okay, backstory. Starting from a younger age, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Uh-huh. That's where the first commission for it. Mm-hmm. Saving lives instead of taking them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that was her motivation. But yeah, take it easy. Oh boy. You two are terrible. Passed out from heat stroke by looks of things. Mm-hmm. Yep. It sounds like such a bad excuse, but it's genuine. Oh boy, here we go. That doesn't make it any better. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. You've been scolded. Yep. Okay. Huh? I don't think they mean it in that sense. Oh, most. Oh, okay. Ah, I see. So that's what it was the boom, boom, boom. Okay. Okay. The what the I forget what it's called. There's a term for that machine. I forget what it's called. Mm-hmm. But what were you doing specifically? Oh, stop putting yourself down. All right. A little bit, but it's not entirely your fault. No, let her continue. Mm-hmm. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Oh. Ah. Interesting. Okay. 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 Ah, meme. Want to talk? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Such as what? Oh. Oof. Oh. I don't know if it's implied that the owner is like in any way related, I like to think that maybe he is, or at least has adopted her as a sort of father figure. I don't know if he's actually a father or not. I like to think that maybe he is more of a father figure to her, though. Aww. Yeah. I mean, you don't want to keep knocking yourself unconscious, but... Aww. Aww. Mm-hmm. Aww. Oh, Meme. Alright, sadly. Alright, that's the episode. Wow, okay, that went quick. I think we've got an after credits, though. Yeah, we've definitely got an after credits here. About a minute or so worth. I mean, I guess it relates in some way to Lady Skadi's situation. That's what I expect anyway. So I'll save my thoughts for this episode until I actually get to the conversation bit. But it's a good episode overall, though. I'll say that for now. So yeah, I was right that Meme would be making something for the surgery. Now the question is, where are we going? Because we've still got 2 episodes to fill. We've got to perform the surgery. I don't know what else we need to prepare for the surgery. Because right now we've enlisted Aranya's help, we've enlisted Meme's help. Obviously we're going to have Safe's help. Is Lulala going to be in any use here? Or Illy? What can they contribute, if anything? Alright, we're back at the clinic. Okay. Ah, I see. Something about his stethoscope being misplaced is curious. Yeah. Interesting. Then was major operation. Okay, so we're just going straight into it. Okay, so next episode we're doing it. We're doing the operation. And then from there, who knows where we go from there. I guess episode 12 would be assuming the operation's going to succeed. Let's be real, they would not kill off a character in this show. I highly doubt they'd ever kill off a character in this show. I mean, I'd be very surprised if they did. But they're not going to. The Doctor will succeed. So if episode 11 is the entirety of the operation, and they pull it off, I guess that means episode 12 would be one last chance to have a scene with all the rest of the girls, and their appreciation for him. Maybe have some form of celebration that she's had this surgery. Although I don't think the knowledge of her being ill, that's not public knowledge as far as I'm aware, correct? So I don't know if there would be a public celebration of that fact, maybe a private celebration of it. I don't know. I guess we'll see which way they want to play that, but we've set this all up. We've got the penultimate episode next week, and then the finale. I can't imagine the actual operation taking longer than the episode 11, and I don't think in that little preview thing there was anything more from... No, it was just all 4 of them getting ready to operate. That's all the preview was in the end. Okay. So we don't know if anything else is potentially going to happen. I'm just trying to think. They don't have to have every single girl we've met have involvement. For example, Tasalia is almost certainly not going to have any benefit to this situation. I can't think of her skills being in any way helpful for this. I can't imagine any. Like, Aranya's was fairly obvious for thread work and such. It makes sense for the suturing and all that. That makes a lot of sense. Meme, blacksmith, forging these things to go through dragon scales and be sturdy enough for it. Makes sense. Sapphire obviously is trained just like Glenn as Kafuli, so it made sense that she'd be involved. Beyond that, we still have Illy. The only thing I can potentially see Illy maybe being helpful for in this instance, potentially in the convincing aspect, because Illy seems to be somewhat close, and I guess Lulala as well for that extent. They seem to be somewhat close to Skadi in some aspect. Illy more than Lulala, I think. Lulala is a good singer, and I guess Lady Skadi also enjoys the singing, but maybe they'd be helpful in the convincing aspect. Maybe Tasalia could be helpful in that aspect as well. I don't know how much she would be, though. Tasalia kind of had her moment with the not Cyclops, the giant, or the giantess. So, the only other thing I can think of from a medical standpoint that Illy could be helpful with, maybe, is heat. As part Phoenix, or descendant from Phoenix, or the next Phoenix, whichever one it's going to be, I feel like her... Maybe the heat aspect of that could play into it, maybe for cauterizing in some way. That's the only thing I can think of that would make her useful from a medical standpoint. Lulala, I don't think would be useful in the medical way either. Can't think of anything that she could help with there. No, I can't. Maybe practice with scales, although I don't think a mermaid scales can compare in any way to a dragon scales. Like, other than dealing with and trying to find gaps between scales, that's the only thing I can think of that she'd be useful for, maybe as a practice partner for Aranya. But we've still got to convince Skadi, and I guess that'll be the first half of the episode, and then the second half will be performing the operation. And maybe that will bleed through into episode 12. That's how I imagine it going, so we'll see if that actually comes to fruition, but... I guess that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Good episode. Very much enjoyed it. Meme, I like her character a lot. Must protect. Because, yeah, she just needs that boost of confidence and someone to tell her, yes, you are doing a good job. And just help her build up that self-esteem because she really needs it. I wonder what caused that self-deprecation to begin with. I guess it's just how she's always been. But it doesn't seem like there was one major event that really defined that. It seems just to be like her overall personality, which is interesting. They didn't expand too much on that. Maybe we'll see some more of her by the end of the season, although I get the feeling that this was her main role in the story and that we might not see her until maybe the finale, if anything. So leave a like if you enjoyed the episode, as per usual. Helps grow the channel out. Leave a comment before the episode, as well as where you think this is going, if you're a fellow anime watcher like me, where you see the story going. If there's anything interesting that I may have missed during the episode, or anything you want to add extra that may have got skipped from the original source material, something like that. Don't forget to hit subscribe to see next week's episode, the penultimate episode, as well as the rest of the Summer 2020 live that is winding down here on the channel as well. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see you guys later.